Oh yeah, that's right guys, we finally have some trees. Now, it didn't actually require us to do any kind of like kickstarting or anything with like gas or oxygen or anything like that. Didn't have to spit anything in or do anything out. It was all actually pretty simple, ironically enough. What happened over here was that one of the trees grew, and as soon as that tree grew, this started accepting oxygen, so it wasn't not enough power, it was not enough oxygen, and then that kind of like kick-started, I don't know if the other trees were on a timer, or because one had grown it was easier for the other ones to grow, I'm not sure. But anyway, what's now happened is we have the trees all kind of like growing and doing their job. They're all kind of like, you know, basically making a really good system, and I think we've actually spread them out in just the right amount, because if you can see like how they've all kind of like connected up, it's going to make a complete sort of like umbrella of leaves, which means that hopefully there'll be a good amount of power going on. Now, what we also have as well is a really simple but effective system with all this power working as well, which is absolutely awesome. So what we now need to do is try to set this system up in an efficient way. Now, what I've done so far is I just put down the solar power generator, which is collecting power from the sun. Now, I know that this is, you know, it's making a good amount of power, but we need to store that power, and to do that, we're going to have these redstone energy thingamabobbly-doodahs. But the good news is that, oh, it seems to have actually stopped working since I put this one down. Let's take this one back up again. And just quickly now go back into here. It should be, yeah. So what's actually happening is that is actually creating power, and it's filling up that redstone energy cell. Now, I'm not quite sure why the other one wasn't filling up properly like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if we can effectively set this up in a different way. So we're just going to go like this. We're going to run a load more in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to put this one on this side instead and see whether or not that will actually start taking power. It won't start taking power, but this one's now actually using all of its power, and that one's not got any at all. So that's really weird. So I'm not quite sure if you can only have one set up or something. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, we are creating enough power, which should mean that this is actually a sustainable system throughout the night as well. I'm not sure 100%. What I want to quickly do is actually just find out how much power is being used here. It is being used, but like super slowly, so that's not a problem. So I'm going to actually take up all of these cables that we've got here. We don't need to use that, we can just use our hands. So we'll just do that here, like this, because I want to build those other trees so that the collectors are pretty much maxing out at their sort of like optimal efficiency. Now you can notice over there, the actual bubble that we've made is actually receding because the power has been disconnected. But that's fine, because what I'm actually going to be doing is rerouting the cable up from the sustainable system over there. So that's not a problem at all. And then we'll have to try to sort of like route some cable on this one as well, so that is kind of like, you know, a completely sustained system. Those two trees will hopefully grow, you know, quickly, and then we can just, once we run out of power at the tree farm side, we can then kind of worry about the fact that redstone energy cube has run out. We can sort of like connect it over to the solar powers as well. But for now, it seems like only one energy cell can actually be connected up. So I'm not going to worry too much about trying to have to sit there and kind of connect it all and make the system more efficient and bits and pieces. So yeah, because it's just not that important. Really, there's more important things that we need to worry about, like trying to sort out this cable and running some decent foundations. Now, in terms of this, I do actually want to run the cable kind of like, you know, in from there. So we're going to probably run, I would say we'll run the moon base as far as, I'd say we'll give it a two space gap. So that's going to be the sort of the back. Now I know, whoops daisy, take that one out. Now I know what we're going to want to do is actually run probably a door either side of this cable. That's a good question actually. Do I even want to be running the cable up like this, or do I want to keep running it down? I might actually want to keep running it down, but like one higher. Oh, there's a big explosion. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Was there any problems anywhere? Doesn't seem... No. Okay. I don't see anything. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much then. If I can't see anything, it's fine. Oh, man. Right, okay. So we're gonna run cable like this. Because I don't want to have to be tripping up over it in Moonbase CaffCast. Moonbase CaffCast is too good for that. So we're going to just run the cable along like this, and we'll replant all the moon turf as we go. It's a good thing this comes up nice and quickly. There we go. I think that's a lot better because, as David was saying to us before, the oxygen doesn't seem to work in the way that conventional oxygen works. So we don't need to worry about being airtight or anything like that. All we need to worry about is making sure that this connection here meets up with the rest of the connection we're making there. And that's all we actually care about, so that's fine. So as long as that's been taken care of, then it's no problem at all. It's all been rerouted, so we've got all the cable back that we needed, and we need to get our moon turf and just cover it up. And we can do that just like this. Getting that one, there we go. Perfect. And then we've got just some dirt which we can use as well. There we go. So then now the oxygen is now kind of like rooted basically almost completely underground, which is really nice. And then we can do the same thing on this side, and we can just sort of like run those cables down at this point and sort it out in that way once we actually want to, which is good. And then we're going to we might have a sort of like instead of having anything else, we'll have like a door there, I reckon, which I think will be more sensible. So like 1, 1, 2, and then 1 and 1, and then 1 and 2, down 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that, how big is this one? That was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down to 3. So 1, 2, so it's 1, 2. Then like 1, 2, 3, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that we need to actually take out this one because there will be another door here, and it's like 1, 2, 3, like that, 2, and then 1, 2. Actually, it's hard to work it out, isn't it? 3, 2, and 1. So that should hopefully be like, oh no, not one there. 1, 2, 3. In 1, 2, in 1, like that, and then this should be 2, and then again it's 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3, and then we need to carry on doing the same thing on this side. So we'll just copy what we've done here, like this. 1, 2. I am aware that we're going to run out of bricks, but we'll just have to go with it for now and get some new bricks when we can. Well, in the meantime, we'll just use nice, lovely, delicious stone. And we'll actually... Can we make it into stone bricks in our inventory? Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can make stone bricks. There we go. So that's fine. We'll use stone bricks temporarily here. So that comes out another 1. And it goes 3. 1, 2, 3. And it comes out 1, 1, 2. And then that's a 4 with 1. And then 1, 2, 3. And then that goes in, not out. Come on, Caff, get with it. Lovely, like that, in there, and then 1, 2, 3, and then in 1, and then a 1, 2, and then in 1. That looks right, doesn't it? Yeah, 4, 3, 3, and then 2, is that? 2 and in? No, that can't be right. It's like 1, and then there, and then 2, and then in. Or is it actually... No, that's not right. It's 4, and then in, like this. And then it is... Let's have a look. See if we can work this out. It's 4, and then in, and then... Total of 3. In. And then 2... So it should go 4, 3, 2... Like that. So 4, 3, 2, which it doesn't currently. Is this just being made a bit too close or what? I can't work it out. To there. And that's a 3. That's the mistake, was just there, I think. Is that more? No, it's not more connected. Gosh darn it. Right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There's not one there. It goes actually one further. And then it goes in. And then it goes in for 4. And then for 4? I'll tell you what, I don't care anymore. We'll have to try to figure it all out. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think that's pretty good. I'll tell you what, let's just we'll finish it off because it makes a lot of sense to make it all nice and neat. That goes in like this, and then goes back out again, like that. And then these just need to be in one like this. And then the door's there. And then what happened to this moon dirt? Come back, moon dirt. Thank you. Lovely. Like this. Use the wrong thing. Take that back. There we go. Like that. And then it comes in here. And then we break this one. Oh, I broke too much moon turf. Never mind. I'll just have to go and pick some more up. I can take out these universal cables and have the moon turf on my inventory as well. That probably is more sensible. Now this goes along and then comes in here from the looks of things instead. Yep. Along there. Comes in here. And then it comes into there. So that hopefully will now be all correct. Let's see. It's going to be easier for me to do it with stone on this side and brick on that side because it's going to. I think that will actually look a lot better as well. So we'll work it all out. So it's it's there and then it's in. It's there and then it's in. 1 out. 1 2. What? What? What is this? What is it? Okay, let's. Okay, we're going to nerd pole up because I think I just need to look at it from here to see what I've done wrong. Okay, so that's the same, that's the same, that's the same, those are the same, those are the same, that's fine, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same, 1, 2, 3, and then it's just like out, and then 1, and this just needs to be moved along 1, and then it's like fine, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's fine, isn't it? It's just that these are 3, and but those are 3 as well, and then these are 4. So that's where the mistake was. It's that the ones on the outside were 3, and then I thought they were 4. So that's fine. So we're gonna have like this cool looking kind of like half brick, and then we've got enough. We should have a few bricks knocking about. There we go. Yeah, I think they're actually all going in straight into my builder's backpack. They are. We have 14 of those. So that's pretty good. And then we can obviously just take this out here. Jump up, take out these ones, and then take out these. There we go. Lovely. Okay. I hope you guys like the foundation. Well, we're gonna start sort of like building this up with sort of stone and stuff, and maybe I'll use the rest of the brick in the top of it. But what we're actually definitely going to be doing is taking these ones out so we can run the universal cable from underneath, and then once we've actually got the distributor up, we'll have to leave it there and start actually building the rest of the moon base next time, or maybe I'll do it off of camera, and then all that will change is we'll literally just finish the walls and make it work like that instead. Because I think that's probably the more interesting stuff that you guys can check out. Let's get our universal cable out, and then we know that we're going down there, along here like this, and then we can actually just quickly run one like there, even though the actual connection is not up anymore, it's down. So let's just quickly finish this off, and hopefully this will actually start working. Yep, it did start working, which is great. This is all like now pointless cable at the top here, so we've just got to quickly take these out whilst that kind of expands. Now in terms of the amount of oxygen that this is creating, it might actually be that this doesn't quite fill the space that we've got, which is a bit of a shame, But it doesn't matter because what we can do is actually just sort of like adjust it, or maybe we can even like expand it with other ones at some point as well. This is a temporary solution. What we're actually going to end up doing is making it so that this is all kind of like airtight, and the moon-based CaffCast will actually be able to work like that. But in the meantime, the good thing is that it will make our oxygen tanks last a lot longer because they'll only be used half of the time. But it does actually give us a really good guide to make this into a circle, so I might actually change my mind and actually just follow this instead, and then make it kind of like go around like that, and then we can have the entire foundation made out of brick. So I might change it a little bit, but what you guys will see next time is what we will be sticking with and making a moon-based CaffCast out of. So that's I think that's pretty cool, to be honest with you. I mean, like this so far, I think we've actually made a really good start. Look at this. Look at this amazing system we've got here with a battery here that is currently filling up as we speak. So even though we're currently powering that system there, it is still going up, which is perfect. We can make a moon dome out of that with a tunnel or something. And we've actually got, look at this, we've even got apples being made, so it is completely sustainable. And this tree has grown as well, which is even more fantastical. It looks like these trees are surviving in the wild, I think. Some of the leaves are going, which is a bit weird. But I wonder if that's because there needs to be an oxygen dome out here as well. There might be, but I mean, for now, we don't really have a choice. But the good thing is that these trees should kind of be sustainable. Or what I can at least do in the meantime, just kind of whilst I do this, like here, is I can turn all of this into dirt, like this. If I don't know how much I don't know if I've got actually enough dirt to do all of it, but I can just have it kind of like this, or I could have like every other piece as dirt, so like not the ones that are directly connected, but the ones that are diagonal, like this, and then like that. I'll decide how I want to do it on the off of camera, I think, and we'll set that up and we'll make it all nice and neat. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed moon-based CaffCast so far. I think we are making some really good progress on this, and it's looking like it's going to be pretty cool. So hopefully David will be really impressed with the progress that we've made. And we can show him, and he can be like, "Wow!" Hopefully he'll come in again. I'll try again real quick to see whether or not he's available. Moon-based CaffCast to David. Are you reading me over? Moon-based David. Moon-based CaffCast to David. Moon-based David to CaffCast over. Yeah, I can hear myself. That's fine. Moon-based CaffCast to David. Are you reading me, David? Are you reading me? Over. He's just not there, guys. Let's hope he comes for us soon. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. You've been watching the CaffCast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to us if you like what you see. That way I'll know to make more, and that you really like me. So, you've been watching the CaffCast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos.